Okay. All right. We are
All right.
live.
Oh,
We are
all right.
live.
Okay, you don't want to hear that. Sorry.
Okay, we are live now. Good morning, everybody.
Great day today.
Dude, this boom arm sucks. Okay. Tao, good morning. Aram, I think that's how you say it. Good morning, brother. Syed, good morning. All right. Let's get to trading today. Obviously, we're gonna do my analysis first, and then we're gonna jump into the market. So what I am looking at right now, and also I am going to be practicing. Are you guys are ready to hear the most insane thing? But I am going to be implementing, and I know I say I didn't want to do this, and I'm not gonna do it, and just wouldn't do turtle soup into my model. I did some studying over the weekend, some back testing, and I realized that there's a lot of turtle soup opportunities at 930 using power of three, and not just market structure fair value gaps. And recently, the markets have been moving in a way where it doesn't want to fill your fair value gap. So that's what I'm looking for now. Well, obviously not just turtle soup, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and I'm gonna test it out with paper this week. Obviously, I'm not gonna be trading live capital today. No news after NFP Monday. Always terrible. So it's either cut risk or paper today. If I were you, do not full risk, even if you see a clean setup. So we're going on the daily chart here. You see, we traveled down lower. You can anticipate we want to target that previous day high just because of how much higher we are already. But a lot of the times, price action will body down like this. Disrespect the fair value gap, then trade back down lower. And if you look at the regular trading hour gap, price action still looks like it's respecting that imbalance and it's going to rip down lower. But I mean, it hasn't opened up yet. So there's a possibility we can go to previous day high. But it looks like we went as low as we wanted to. With this body reaction, you want to anticipate that we're going to turn up higher. Now I'm going to mark out midnight open here. It's midnight open, right? Yeah. So right now we're just consolidating at midnight open. So what that tells me, good morning, Vietnam. Good morning, Kirk. Good morning, John. Good morning, Parveen. How's it going? So that tells me with midnight open being like this is that we're going to do a simple power of 3 here. So you can see we have these highs that it took already, and then we're going to have these lows here. Now, for me, it's going to move higher than just taking those highs. But this is a simple consolidation, manipulation, distribution, and we can look for a potential turtle soup at 9:30. And I'm just going to be testing out turtle soups. I'm studying turtle soups now because I think it's a very good entry if it's played right. I didn't like it at first just because I felt like it was too aggressive. But I've back tested it a little bit over the weekend and I want to try it this week. So I'm going to be papering my turtle soup entries. But as of right now, it looks like we want to keep a bullish bias just based off of the respect of the higher time frame. And we want to anticipate previous day high or previous, could be previous day high, but is that also previous week high? Yeah, let's anticipate that previous week high is our target, which is not that far from us. As right now you see we're just itching up higher. Take that high. 9:30 is in 2 minutes. That's midnight open. So let's see if we bounce back to midnight open at 9:30. There goes all my coffee. There goes all my coffee. So to me, this is a turtle soup entry right here. But this is so prior to 9:30, I'm not really going to take it. But I'm going to study it. So you can see we turtle soup that after taking liquidity. If I was to take a short now, for my stop here, take profit down here. I'm going to just paper it. This is paper, guys. Paper. Again, I'm journaling and I'm studying turtle soup entries today. And you're going to be watching me do that live. So that you'll learn how I study new models and how I watch it. So I'm going to use this as a turtle soup entry. And I'm going to journal when I'm studying for new entries and in studying new things to add to my model. Every time I take an entry, I'm going to journal the time of day. So we're going to do Monday, September 8th. Nine. Okay, that's a stop out. So I'm going to journal that. That's not closing my position. So I'm journaling everything that I'm doing, studying my turtle soup entries. And that is how you learn how to do model. I am still probably going to be trading cut risk with my actual model today. But if you ever see me get into a paper trade, it's studying turtle soup for that sole purpose. It's not loading though. Wow, YM though. Look at YM. It's completely decoupled, which also shows a lot more lower probability. Just remember that. So 929 entry. Okay. So I'm going to write down, why am I still in this trade? Failed to close position. What do you mean, failed to close position? Is that even allowed if that's not paper? Okay, there. That's funny. Having a tea here and after driving for 6 hours. Wow. A tea too? You need a coffee, dude. So I'm going to journal that time on that entry and then go back after stream and go over all my turtle soup entries. I'm going to take almost everything I see, journal it, see what the best is. Then tomorrow I'm going to go in and then I'm going to take only the better turtle soup entries and then I'm going to journal that and then I'm going to do it again and then I'm going to and then I get a base of what works best. Because when you're studying for a new model, you're studying to add a new concept into your model, you want to journal absolutely everything. Win or loss, it does not matter. Okay? If you are trying to make your own model for the first time, or if you are changing your model, you do this. You take almost everything. It does not matter about your win rate. It does not matter about your loss sizes or anything. You just want to get a feel. You want to take entries and get a feel for the actual trade. Now, my anticipation is the reason why I got slept out is because my higher time frame draw is bullish, and I took a short, which is against the turtle soup. You need the higher time frame draw to be bullish, and it needs to take sell side, and it took buy side. So I think I just fell for the pattern. But remember, I'm also looking for my normal setup for my actual trading accounts here. But you can also anticipate maybe that hourly 4-hour fair value gap to go get filled, which is that consolidation lows. Right? I'm going to remark midnight open. Okay, here's midnight open. We're watching it, how it trades. It consolidates. It bounces one more time to midnight open, then it leaves it. Now 9:30 is super messy. Why are we not going for the usual 2022 model? I'm back testing a turtle soup. I did some back testing over the weekend, and I found that turtle soup works really well with Power 3 and 9:30. So this week I'm gonna back test it with paper while I'm live trading my regular model. And it also helps you guys learn how to, when you want to add a new model, how to do that. Everybody help like up the stream. Let's make it on the For You page. We're coming off of a pretty good week last week. So we don't got anything to be worried about on terms of losing and not chasing entry. This is just leaving that really ugly 9:30 time distortion. Now we go to the regular trading hour gap. We have a huge bearish regular trading hour gap. So let's see what the stocks are doing. Nvidia's up 1.3%. Bitcoin's back to 112. Okay, that's good. Robinhood's up 11%, dude. Wow. This open door stock, dude, it's actually really good. It's like, dude, look at that. That's insane. And it's all TikTok driven too. Let's go back to the Nasdaq. We're ripping up higher. 9:30 rips up. You can see 9:30 also manipulates down below these lows. But I'm not comfortable taking that fair value gap just yet. I need a little bit more information if I want to go for long, just because we didn't have that good 9:30 manipulation and we're coming out of consolidation here. But then again, you also look, this is the manipulation. So you could fall into the bias that we're just going to turn up higher. But I need a little bit more confirmation to dip my toes in here. So I need to draw an entry. And then I'm going to put under it. $9.30. Okay. So I journaled the timestamps, and then after stream, I'm going to go back and then study that. By the way, I've turned off desktop audio, so you guys won't have that order filled sound in your ear this time. 15-minute on the left, there was a Sibby. So this is clearly ripping up with no remorse, and I'm not having any FOMO towards it. Looks like it's going straight to previous week high, which is also, if it takes it, makes it a lot lower probability. Bro, what's the basic plan for Apex using your code? I think the deal's over, so I do need to I do need to fix that. I do think the deal is over, but I believe it would be 80% off. You just have to check. We go to checkout, put my code, and then you'll see the discount. If you agree with it, you can buy. If you don't buy it. That's what I do. I honestly don't even find the emails. My emails are so jam-packed. But again, we're waiting for price action to give us some clear indication. This is a move that I'm not taking an entry in this price action, and there's no possible entry for this. So my original bias was bullish here, and it still is bullish for that target up there. I think all-time highs could be a target as well. But on terms of catching a trade as of right now, like it could be LR. Like it could trade into this fair value gap and then rip up higher. But look at ES. ES is a lot lower than what NQ is. And it's trading below consequent encroachment. It's not the type of entry you want to see. To me, it just looks like, I don't know, it looks like manipulation. Like what high did it? Oh, hello. Did it take any highs? Dude, that was the most insane stutter I've ever done in my life. I mean, how much dollars we can start? I don't know. I don't know how much the accounts are now. For 90% off, it was like $20. So you see this displacement, it disrespects this fair value gap and this fair value gap as well. This indicates that price action most likely is going to reverse here and target these lows in that 4-hour fair value gap. Could be a failure swing. And the fact that ES was also way lower and then YM as well tells me that that is 930 manipulation. Any word of advice, clear the funding challenge. Take it easy. If you are nervous when trading, you shouldn't be trading the challenge. You're not ready. You should be only buying challenges if you can actually afford it. The second you buy a challenge, admit that you lost it. And then what I'm saying is don't save up $50, your last $50 to buy a challenge. And if you didn't do that, then there's nothing to be scared about. Trade it the same. Trade it like you're trading paper. It's a system. You're trading a system and not emotions. The second you feel a little bit emotional trading, you're trading off of emotions, and that never ends good. So price action bodies all the way down, disrespecting all those fair value gaps, and then trades back up higher. Let's see what happens here. I'm not going to get in short off of this base fair value gap. If we move down one more time, I will. But this could still just be manipulation. We still are very early into the session. We have the macro. Everybody, if you are new, I try to stream every single day. Every day I trade, I do stream. Make sure to smack that like button. Subscribe button. Help me get to 2,300 before the end of the week. That is our goal. 2,300 subscribers. If you don't know who I am, I've accumulated almost $200,000 in payouts in a year now. I can't say in under a year from last year. And I've been trading ICT concepts for 5 years, and I streamed all of it. But the reason why I didn't want to get into short is you can see it was very volatile, including this candle. The stop loss would be way too big. It's just a headache of a short. And look, it is trading to this inversion, but it's way too high in a premium of this range for me to be interested in putting any capital in it. Now I could take a paper, but what's the point? If I'm not trading the turtle soup, I'm not going to trade paper. But you see this inversion fair value gap. If price respects that, that confirms that we are then bearish. And that also confirms that 930 manipulation run. But again, my target is higher. So you wouldn't really want to see shorts here. The only way I would see shorts is if my bias was wrong. So I'm not switching my bias until we rip down like in this area. That just looks like a manipulation leg for me. Remember, it's really important to be trading based off of your bias and not emotions. Let's get the first subscriber of the stream today. 2,230. If you're watching not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you know when I'm live streaming. I live stream PM session and AM session. Sometimes I miss some streams. Sometimes I started early, so you'll know when. It also supports me. Right now, price action is ugly. And we can wait till the macro. It's 942. And why am I saying it's ugly? Because 930 had time distortion, no clear manipulation. I mean, this could have been a manipulation, but that's against my higher time frame bias. And it's going all the way down, disrespecting PD arrays, then going back up, disrespecting bearish PD arrays. So it disrespected bullish PD arrays and bearish PD arrays. So that means it's neutral. Even though it's itching towards the upside, ES is consolidating, moving lower. YM is moving a lot lower. NQ is moving higher. So all three indices are decoupled. So that is a strong indication of you need to wait for some lethargic move to happen first. So just sit on your hands and be patient. Wow, no way. That's crazy. Patience, fellas. Patience, patience, patience. Let's see what this market opens up in a minute. Hopefully it's up a lot. But we're just consolidating. Let's see if we have it. There can't even be SMT because of how decoupled we are in all the markets. The Dow is just completely ripping. It engineered equal highs before doing that, though, which isn't a good sign for if it does that, it looks like it's going to go take this low first. So that could be engineered for a later time. All right, that's probably engineered for FOMC. Probably engineering those highs for FOMC as well. Yeah, we're just consolidating right now. You don't really want to engage. You want to wait for higher probability price action. You just want to wait. All three indices are decoupled. So don't fall for any setup in here. No, look at the inversion fair value gap. Not enough information. Don't engage. If you are, I bet you half of the people watching right now are not subscribed. Let's hit 1 subscriber today. 1 subscriber. Who's going to be the first subscriber? If you're a new subscriber, your name should pop up. If you don't know me, I've been trading for 5 years. ICT concepts. I was in his private mentorship, and I've accumulated almost $200,000 in payouts from last year alone. I stream every single day. I trade, except I'm going back and I'm thinking about leaving my full-time job that pays me very well and is very scalable in cybersecurity enterprise sales to go full-time in trading. So the way you could support me is by smashing that subscribe button. Bro, look at YM. I did look at YM, but I don't trade YM. It's insane. Like, that opportunity is crazy, dude. Like, this is an insane amount of volume for how little volume we have on ES and NQ. What's driving that Dow? Like, what is ripping lower to drive the Dow like that? Apple's, dude, Reddit is such a good stock, man. Honestly, should have bought it down here. What's driving the Dow? Stock's up another 8% today. That's insane. Nvidia's up 2%, which is good. That's probably why the Nasdaq is holding up. Wall Street opens higher as Fed cut expectation. So the Fed cut is they're expecting Fed to cut rates. Why I'm ripping lower? What's up? Aram? Is that how I pronounce your name? Aram? What's up? What's your question? Because of why I'm doing this, I'm probably gonna flip my bias to short. We had a nice 930 manipulation into this inversion fair value gap. We're probably engineering that high for FOMC. Let's get one person to smack that subscribe button. Literally need one person to subscribe. Literally need one person. One person to hit that subscribe button. Clear rejection off of that inversion fair value gap. We don't have a high taken prior to entering into it, so. It's consolidated. It traded up. Now we're going to trade lower to midnight open to these lows. This looks like clean power of 3. I'm actually going to probably take this short if it engineers this fair value gap. But it doesn't want to, eh? No fair value gap. I really want to lock in for the rest of this year to become funded and profitable, but sometimes I feel I can't do it. It is a matter of not trusting my setup enough. You feel like you can't lock in, like you can't achieve it. That's not a good feeling, dude. My whole life I knew that I could do it. I just didn't know how, and I had to be consistent. Dude, if you think you can't do something, then you're right. There's two people. One person believed he couldn't do it, and one person believed he could, and they were both right. If your setup isn't good, study another setup. Or continue studying your setup and see what you need to add to it. Believing you can't do something is an indication that you won't achieve it. So I would never think that you can't do something. You have to be delusional. You have to know you're going to achieve it. Not just believe in it, but literally know that you already achieved it, but you just don't have it yet. The fact that it closed that imbalance made me identify that we're not ready to sell off yet. And we're probably going to take these highs one more time. So I'm not engaging in the markets until we get that. Because of Monday. What's because of Monday, John? People are pissed off today, I think. Why are people pissed off? It's not just the law of attraction. You just have to, and nice order block. It trades down to the order block, moves up higher. But again, I'm not really. That could be a turtle soup. Okay, I'm going to study this. Again, guys, we're in the macro. I'm paper trading my turtle soup. This is just because I'm studying it. I will be live trading still my entries, my normal entries, but I'm studying turtle soup here, and I'm going to take this just to study. I don't care about my win rate or if I win or lose. I'm waiting for that swing low to form, and then I'm going to take this short. So again, I'm letting you guys know now, my win rate for my paper turtle soup entries are not going to be that good. It's my first day studying it. I've never traded turtle soup. I didn't like it. I've always neglected it. I've accumulated almost $200,000 in payouts since without even touching turtle soup. And now I'm going to give it a shot. So we're going to be targeting midnight open here, which isn't consolidation, manipulation, distribution to the lows. It's literally just back to midnight open. So we're being conservative with our take profit here. And I'm just testing it. And now what do I do again for the people who watched when I took my first entry? Okay, we got stopped right away. So I'm going to journal that time. What time did I get into it? So there's a clear pattern here too. I got in at 950. 950. So that I'm just journaling. That is not, I did not take that on my top steps or my apex entry. There's literally a clear pattern with my turtle soup entry so far. I'm getting stopped out the next minute, which means that I probably have the wrong bias. Again, I'm going to go in after stream in Discord and study all these trades. So 950 equals entry. 951 loss. Okay, so that's 2 paper entries on my turtle soup. That's 2 losses. Literally a minute after I take the entry. I'm still trading my Apex and my Top Step accounts with my regular model. Just close the charts, bro. Not worth it. No, there's what? There's so many learning opportunities today. I have not taken an entry yet. You got cooked. I didn't get cooked, Jared. Did you listen to what I just said? I literally just said that I'm studying a new model. So while I'm looking for my entry on Top Step and on Top Step and Apex, I'm studying in paper, taking every entry I see just to journal it. Like, I literally just said that. If you see me take a paper trade and it's a turtle soup, it's not a high quality setup. I'm just taking every entry to journal it and study it. When price is near higher time frame levels. Okay, I'll write that down unknown. Thank you. Again, I literally, you got cooked. No shame. Just move on to the next. You come back tomorrow. What are you talking about? I got cooked on paper. Do you not see that it says paper trading? Okay. Bro just wants to boost his ego by telling somebody that he got cooked when he's deliberately taking shit entries. I know he's rage baiting. State aberration required. Wait, where do you live, John? You live where it's banned? It is definitely A+. Not A+. It's maybe like A- rage bait. Definitely rage bait. It's either rage bait or he's just really stupid. You're from India? I don't know if does Apex support India? Have you traded Apex before? Yeah, it says it supports India. So I don't know why you got that message. Just trying to help the kid out. Guys, the kid with almost $200,000 in payouts needs help from a random guy named Jared in a YouTube stream chat. So again, we're moving up higher. We have not gotten my model entry yet. So I have not engaged into my funded accounts yet today. That fair value gap with Wadi passed. I mean, you can see this little fair value gap, but that's not really my entry. And again, my target is higher, but it looks like low probability. Bro's ego went through the roof because he took too long. No, this is insane rage bait. I'm not falling for it, Jared. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it, Jared. Looks like YM could be reversing. Again, my target is that previous week high. Oh. 200K my ass. Your ass is worth 200K? Why people hate? What's the matter of if he lost? What's wrong? We all lose. It's paper, though. It's not only... Guys, why are we debating this? I literally said at the beginning of the stream that I'm taking every turtle soup entry I see. I'm not trying to win. You want to see my Apex and Top Step accounts and see that I have no entries today? You people are dumb. Jared, no one is falling for your rage bait. I'm not falling for it. L rage bait. Everyone put L rage baiter. Again, we are ripping up higher, but there has not been a clean fair value gap entry for me to engage. Also, 930 did not manipulate to the downside. When is this meeting? Ben, don't even talk about it. I mean, I like talking about it. Bro, I saw you took 2 L's and tried to give you motivation and not revenge trade. Watch this. Ready? Revenge trading. Oh, oh, another L. That's 3 L's now, Jared. It's my bias that was wrong. It happened. 15-minute was clean. So, no, my bias was right. It was originally right for these longs. I think the reason why is because I fell victim to the setup for turtle soup. Because here's the thing. My bias has been this previous week high. The whole day. Since you go back in the beginning of the session, that has been my bias. But I think the reason why is because I'm so excited for turtle soup entries. And I mean, I am just taking these trades. Like, I wouldn't have taken it if I'm trading my top step and Apex accounts with them. But the reason why I think I lost right away, and one thing I do like about it is with turtle soup entries, I think you lose fast if you are in the wrong entry. So that's why both journal trades so far have been 2 losses in 1 minute. So I'm actually pretty glad that that happened. But again, we are still we have not taken any entries yet today. And I'm still holding my bullish bias. But again, it just looks like it's so vulnerable to be ripping lower. Can we expect 10 a.m. reversal after taking previous day high? Yes, but not all the way to the low. Like, it's low probability we're going to have another day like this. Once you take a previous day high or low, probability automatically goes down 40%. So you really want to be careful with that. This was almost as funny as the fact trader Kane got stopped out at all-time highs to the tick on Ninja Trader on stream. What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? What happened? What happened with Kane? Got stopped out at all-time highs to the tick on Ninja Trader stream. I need to watch that. That's funny. He got like ticked. He got wicked out. So again, we're in that inversion fair value gap, but nothing is entertaining me too much. My bias is up here, but we had no 930 manipulation. Right? We came straight off of the midnight open. We left that fair value gap open. It looks like this is all engineered liquidity that we can go take. Right? You look at this is one of the cleanest indications of power threes when price consolidates at midnight open, manipulates at 930, then that's distribution. So I do want to be bearish. It's just my higher time frame target is up here. I can't sign up in Apex, bro. It says state abbreviation is required again, and I can't select box. Maybe talk to, reach out to them, and if you don't get an answer, I'll reach out to them for you. I don't know why that's happening because they support India. Yeah, it's an inside joke on Ninja Trader stream. He took short and got stopped out to the tick at 13 August. Oh, that's crazy. 4-hour way consequent encroachment. Good eye. That is a market structure shift. Low, high, low, higher, high, lower, low. But we did not body below that low, so probability-wise is a lot lower. Also, we're closer to that draw, but look at that 15-minute body on that inversion fair value gap. Look at that, right? We could potentially reverse here. I would look for shorts in this. It's looking like shorts are wanting to engineer now. YM is moving lower. ES is moving lower. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. So we have two turtle soup entries to study after stream. I want to take at least like two more so we can have a little bit more entries to study, but there has not been a turtle soup. It looks like we're reversing now. We're going to probably target that midnight open, consolidation, manipulation, distribution. But again, we could also be trading to that 5-minute order block and then moving back up higher. So we just got to be careful. We have that 15-minute fair value gap as well that it could be reaching down to. So I'm not really comfortable in taking shorts just because we have that draw there that we have not taken and there's no SMT. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Dr. Studio. That's what I'm looking at too. Really conservative today with the way I'm taking my entries for my top step in Apex. I have not gotten an entry yet. Why do you prefer NQ than ES? Because it's right in the middle. It has more volatility. A lot of the times ES isn't volatile enough. And if I wanted to pick one market to stick to, not hop between, and NQ is consistently better than ES. Everybody smack that subscribe button. Slow start to the stream so far. We have not gotten an entry. It's 10 a.m. and we still haven't gotten an entry. So no trades yet. Unless you want to count the paper journal study trades that I'm doing, then sure. But no trades, no entry. I do want to be bearish because of the current profile, but the higher time frame goes against it. So that is an indication that you step out. But what you want to look for when you're trading is you want to see your profile coupled with your bias. So if this went the opposite direction, I'd be so bullish, right? But because it consolidate, manipulate, it could potentially be a consolidation, expansion, retracement, expansion setup instead of power of 3. But we're trading back into this fair value gap here. Let's see what happens. It should disrespect that fair value gap, but it could move down lower. We have that 15-minute as well. Look at all these lows here. Doesn't even trade to the fair value gap. Again, it's still just consolidating. There's no clear indication to get in a trade just yet. So I'm just going to be sitting, waiting for price to clear up. How many likes are we at? I think we're at 10. 10 likes. Smash that to 20, fellas. Also, let's try to get one more subscriber. I know, I get it, guys. I haven't gotten into a trade. Usually I'm getting into trades earlier on, so the streams might be a little bit boring because I'm not trading that much today. I haven't even gotten an entry, but I promise you, it's not usually this boring. Usually I catch some entries earlier on, but it's Monday right after NFP, so you gotta cut a little bit of slack. Beautiful reaction there on the consequent encroachment. So what would happen is if we rip down lower, I could potentially catch the mitigation block as an entry. So what I would do is I'd put my stop loss like this. Take profit there. That would be a mitigation. And what is a mitigation block? When price mitigates to the fair value gap in a market structure shift and then trades back down lower. So here's the market structure shift. Mitigates to the fair value gap, then bodies down lower. And you want to take it off of this 3 candle pattern and put your stop loss to the high. That's a mitigation block entry. But so far, it doesn't look like it wants to respect it. It would have already displaced already. It looks like it wants to continue back up higher. Traded down to that down close candle. Beautiful body reaction for the upside. So don't really... I'm not going to fall victim to this shorts. I'm not going to take a short in this fair value gap just yet. The only way I was going to take a short if it ripped down lower one more time. But I'm still bullish towards that high. We're so close to it. Nice order block trade, though. Boom. Great call, brother. Thanks for explaining. No worries. I'm glad that you found it clear. Sometimes my explanations are not that clear, people say, but I think that's BS. Try to be as clear as possible. But again, it shows it's very tempting to take a trade right now. You have FOMO. and you have fear at the same time. Fear that if you get into the trade, you'll get stopped out, and FOMO that you're going to miss the trade. The fact that you are emotional means you're trading off of emotions and not a system. So the fact that you even have that feeling means you should not be taking the trade. I stopped trading on Mondays for 2 months now. I don't even observe. I'm on here just watching to see what I do. Yeah, I used to stop trading on Mondays, but I found that every trading day is a learning opportunity. So as long as I can control myself and have enough discipline to not over leverage and not risk too much and maybe not even trade, I'm still missing out if I don't even get on the charts. I'm missing out on a whole day of learning. And that's better than making money. Every day that the market is open, there's an opportunity to learn from it. So I'll still trade it. Think it'll sweep the previous day high in reverse. Maybe we get a turtle soup on the previous day high. Everybody, well, again, we're waiting. You can see how price action disrespects that fair value gap, right? Did not want to fall for it. You didn't want to take it. You needed to see respect in this situation. The bias is still bullish to those highs. It looks like we're drawing up to that. Again, it's clearly rejecting now, but you don't want to take it yet. It could still rip lower, but don't take this fair value gap. It's not good enough probability. Smack that subscribe button. I do not know why today, but we're just having a hard time subscribing. I just like usually we have about like 10 subscribers at this time, but we've actually lost one. Am I not entertaining enough today, guys? Am I not taking entries? Should I be taking more entries? Should I just randomly just taking entries? Is that the cost? Nah, no entries yet today, so. Again, don't take that fair value gap. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. I think PM session could be a lot better. All right. Yes, it's still consolidating. Look at that disgustingness. I mean, YM had a great opportunity, but I mean, it didn't even have any entries. Like the only entry is this, and where are you going to put your stop loss? And on top of that, it barely moved lower. So opportunity today is a little bit off. It looks like it's potentially reversing here on NQ. Potentially get a reversal. But I don't think we're gonna get a reversal before we take that all time, that not all time, the previous week high. I'm almost at 7,000 followers on TikTok. I like to see a dip into that 15-minute fair value gap, then a rip into the upside. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is going to be engineered lows for low resistance liquidity run. If we're going to go down here, we're going to go down here as well. There's a lot of lows to rip like very fastly, very volatilely, What the fuck? Can I speak today, dude? I just can't speak. First I'm stuttering and now I just can't speak. Broadcom's up 5%. Maybe that's why Nvidia's not doing the greatest. Broadcom is ripping in all-time highs. Wow. This Figma stock is just really bad. You know, I'm at the CISO of Broadcom. 13%. Apple is just break even. Nvidia's 2%. We're still like, we're really rejecting on that inversion fair value gap. So if I'm going to anticipate, like the only way I could flip my bias is if I'm anticipating that this is going to be engineered for FOMC. I feel like ES wants to take buy side and still gonna pull NQ with it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of guessing right now, and that's why I haven't taken an entry. Like usually I take an entry before 10 a.m., but just it's a bunch of guessing right now. Like we have our bias, but it's showing that it's respecting something else. We didn't have 930 manipulation, but we have the power 3 profile. Bounced at midnight open a little bit, engineered left a low, so you took a short, Shibe? Again, for me personally, I wouldn't take a short yet, but if we rip below this low, I'll take the mitigation. Nice. Just make sure you manage risk today. Today is the day to focus more on taking risk off the table than taking profits in your pocket. Right? You get to down here, drag your stop but don't drag your stop loss in a place where it shouldn't be. Like remember, do everything according to your plan, but just be conservative. Take your profits and run today. Bear candle bodies are bigger than bull candles. It could potentially reverse. That's what I'm saying. It could potentially reverse, but there's not enough information. That's why I'm just not engaging. Right? You look at this candle, wicks lower, and then bodies back up here. So for me, shorts not looking good enough for me. Longs, no entry. Haven't engaged yet in the markets. No trade entry yet. And I expected that going into Monday, but I'm also going to journal that. So what you want to journal, and this is going into a different journal. So I have 2 journals. I just started a new journal, and that's for my turtle soup. When I'm studying turtle soup, I'm just going to journal everything that I see. And then my main journal. My main journal is going to write high time frame bullish, price action showing bearishness, no bullish entries, lack of information to enter into bearish. That's what I'm going to write down in my journal. I'll write it down every now and then, so I'm not like taking 2 minutes to write it. But no entry. I'm going to write down 10, 14, no entry yet. Mixed signals for bias. Intermediate time frame profile is bearish. Higher time frame draw is bullish. Wait for intermediate time frame and higher time frame to couple. Once the intermediate time frame and the higher time frame couples, and then the lower time frame decouples, that's what you want to look for. So when you want to get into an entry, and this is something that I talk a lot about, is when your profile matches your draw, which means this would be in the opposite direction, right? What I mean by that is if your profile needs to be bullish. This is a bearish profile because accumulation, manipulation. If this was bearish, that means this would be matching the draw. And then the lower time frame needs to be in the opposite direction. So that means the lower time frame. It's kind of weird, but you got to think about it this way. Your profile has to be bearish if your draw is bullish. And then your low time frame has to go against your draw, which means it also needs to be bearish. And that's that last move of manipulation for then to look for an entry. Again, it's just slow. Market dumb because Schaub took short. Wow, I envy you. Schaub's like, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Schaub or Scheib? Schweib? I'm just going to call you Hussein. Unless you tell me how to pronounce your name. He's just like, he called up NASDAQ and said, melt the markets. Going to that 15-minute fair value gap potentially. Again, there's no fair value gaps here. Schwab. I'll call you Schwab, dude. Charles Schwab. That's sick. I like that name, Schwab. Yeah, it just looks like it just doesn't want to. It doesn't look like a clear profile. Like you're telling me you want to gauge in this markets. I haven't. This is the reason why I have not taken a trade yet. Look at that, dude. But it's anticipated, and we knew that. That's why I didn't engage yet. Being more conservative with my entries. If you are watching the stream and you're not subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It supports me more than you think. Let's try to get at least 2 more subscribers. Today's slow, eh? Just the day I don't take entries, people just aren't happy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not. I just there's no entries for me to take. Patience is key. Wow, Jade Cap took a turtle soup short and lost. Yeah, so Jade Cap has the same profile. He's targeting that midnight open because of this profile. So I know that I'm not alone. But that just higher time frame bias is kind of ruining it. That higher time frame draw. Very interesting. Schwab, I feel like if market will come back to your break even, it will go higher. If your entry's up here, I would potentially drag to break even now. We took that low. Yeah, the markets are just really messy. I mean, yes, it's starting to move lower a little bit here, but we could just be trading into that 15-minute fair value gap, so we do have to be careful. Definitely take a partial at that 15-minute fair value gap, Schwab. Definitely. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but like personally, in my opinion, I think that's a very strong thing to do is to take a partial now. Just took a low, traded in the 15-minute fair value gap. That low trade into a fair value gap as well. That's a very strong partial. But for me, I just personally don't like taking shorts right now. I need to wait for more confirmation. Thank you for the subscription. Whoever did that, you're a real one. We're finally back to break even on our subscriptions today. We're in that 15-minute fair value gap, so we could potentially be back in the markets for looking for longs. Could we turtle soup? I'm going to journal a turtle soup here. Okay? This is with a long, so this could potentially be a turtle soup. Take that low. Trades into a higher time frame PD array. Okay. Again, for people who are new, I am paper trading my turtle soup entries because I have not traded turtle soup, and I'm studying to see if I need to add it into my daily model. So I am studying it. This is not a live entry. This is not live. If I was to take this, if I'm going to take this, I need to wait for that swing low. It will not be live. This is not something you want to copy. This is for journaling purposes only. Just needed to say it. Just so people who like copy trading understand, do not copy trade this entry that I'm about to take. This is for journaling purposes only. This is paper. Are you in the short? No, I'm not in the short. Like I said, I did not want to take the short here just because there wasn't enough information yet because we were right near that draw. But now that we bodied below there and shifted structure, had to break a structure, which is this failure swing, and that broke that low. I don't want to be in short just because we trade into that fair value gap. So I'm going to take a long here. Turtle soup long. I'm going to wait a little bit more, though, for a better reaction here. So it looks like it wants to trade down lower a little bit. But I'm going to anticipate that 15-minute fair value gap is the turtle soup. Just to journal. Again, I'm journaling everything. I'm not taking this as a live trade. It hasn't even turtle soup yet. And it's probably going to body below that low, so then it's not a turtle soup entry. Done. Target reached. Let's go, Schwab. Let's go, brother. Nice. Okay, so there's no turtle soup entry for me here. Nice, Schwab. Definitely lock out today. You don't want to be risking more. You got to win. Everyone in the streams hasn't taken an entry yet, from what I believe. So, for you. Thank you, man. You made me realize that 1 minute fair value gap, and it reacted nicely. Let's go, Schwab. I'm glad you finished on top today. Pause. Hey, yo. Okay, pause. You know who's not here? Zahid. Where's Zahid, man? Nice 15-minute reaction there. Okay, you know what? Let me study this. Because although we don't have the wick, we have the body reaction. So let me just study this. Is this a turtle soup entry? I'll take it. But like, again, paper. Do not take this entry. This is for journaling. Just for journaling purposes only. Please do not take it. Looks like it's still respecting that. Any trade setups today? No. Yeah, I'm not going to take it just yet. Looks like it's respecting that bearish fair value gap. It wasn't a turtle soup either. I'm not going to force it because I don't think it's a turtle soup. Respects consequent encroachment. It could move up higher. I could take a trade off of that inversion and then just put my stop loss as the turtle soup stop loss down here. Let's see the reaction. Okay, I'm gonna buy it. Again, this is turtle soup with the idea of turtle soup. Please do not take this. This is for journaling purposes only. I'm studying today. Mr. Benjamin is back in school studying. So I'm going to write down the time of entry. 10:24. So this one's a little bit different, and I'm going to journal it as well. I used the idea of a turtle soup, but I waited for an inversion fair value gap. So we'll see what happens. Patience. I mean, it is a nice turtle soup entry just for the sole purpose of it's with the idea that our draws, it's going to our draw. So I could actually drag my stop loss up here, and that'll be a partial on that high. It's also trading to a higher time frame PD array while taking the low in the opposite direction. So for me personally, I think this is a proper turtle soup entry, but that's why I took it, so I can study it later on. Study how it's working, how it's going. So far, it's been a minute, and with both turtle soup journal entries I've taken in the past, I got stopped out in a minute. So this one is, so far, not a loss in a minute. So that's good. I'm going to journal that as well. It's not during a macro, though, so, but it is after a form of manipulation to a higher time frame PD array. Again, though, do not copy trade this. This is not a live trade. I'm not taking this on my apex and top step. If you want to copy trade it just to study, then you can do that. But to get liquidated, Ben, I'm about to liquidate your mom, Jared. Bro, when will I give a live trade? When I see an entry, Parveen. There's not enough information for me to get an entry yet today. Well, that one's gonna piss them off. Parveen, it's the Monday after NFP, and that is always super low probability. Now, if this profile like was in the opposite direction, I would be trading my live accounts. But again, I'm just playing it conservative. Look at ES, right? It's a very lower probability day. So far, great reaction. So far, the only thing that was liquidated was Jared's mom. Might go around for round 2 though. Tell her to open up. The only thing I pull out of is trades. I'm kidding. Beautiful reaction though. Jared's definitely Zahid's burner account. Maybe it's Zahid. Because Zahid isn't in the stream today. It sounds like Zahid's type of rage baiting. But F15 fair value gap tapped, and we also got that 1 minute average for fair value. So why didn't you take this trade? Because it didn't match my higher time frame profile. Not higher time frame, intermediate time frame profile. So my model is accumulation, manipulation, distribution. If we manipulated at 9:30, I would want to take the trade. Now, yes, I could have taken the trade with my live capital, but it's just not A+ for me. So I'm not comfortable taking the entry. Like I might, like it's just not ideal for me. Like I'm not in a rush. This week has so much opportunity, and the No News Monday after NFP does not need to be rushed. But I mean, we did journal a very nice trade. It looks like Jared is a little quiet. Haven't heard him in a while. Jared, where are you at? Did you just get liquidated? No, he's definitely typing like a 30-minute long paragraph. That was my model entry. Sleep liquidity, topping to higher time for fair value gap, and inverted lower time for fair value gap. I mean, it's a nice entry, Bum Scar. What did Jared's mom do? Create Jared. What's the correct time of midnight? Opening 0000 Zayed. 3 L's and got lucky. I don't know. I don't think 3 L's. I may have gotten 3 L's, but your mom got 3 D's. I'm done, boys. Thanks for everything. Yo, Bumscar, I appreciate you stopping by in the stream. And everyone, listen, it's Monday. We don't need to have any FOMO. Don't be trading off of emotions. I have not caught an entry yet today. This is paper. I have not caught an entry on my Top Step or Apex. Have not caught an entry at all. And I have no FOMO on this move. So do not have FOMO if you are not catching an entry. If you see this move, don't have FOMO. There will always be another opportunity. But so far, this looks like a good trade. And I think the reason why this one worked out is because it was in the right direction of my higher time frame target. Which I don't think. I think I know why. The market sweep previous day high, and then we got a 1 minute average. Would you go for the sell now? I would need a lot more information to reverse off of it just because of a sweep and a 1 minute inversion for value gap. I'm going to be trading PM session, and that will probably create a better opportunity because PM session is usually higher probability on these types of days. And then I'll probably catch an entry with my Apex or Top Step then. But this is definitely a good trade to be journaling. What do I use for my skincare routine? Water and face wash. I'm not a girl, dude. I don't have like some. Well, I have that one acid that gets rid of dark spots, but that's it. I eat healthy, except for this little thing, dude. I had a little zit here. I popped it. Now I have a scar. Not a scar, but like, you know what I mean. But I mean, I just eat healthy. I don't eat that much sugar. And that's the best skincare routine. Thank you for the subscription, by the way, my man. So today was a really good learning experience. We journaled a lot, we studied a lot, and then after this AM session, I'm gonna go to my free Discord. If you're not in the Discord yet, after stream we go in the live stream and we study each trade. So if you're a real baller and if you're a real hustler and you really want to improve, you will join that and you will journal with me. Those are for the ballers. Those are the few people that are really hungry. I'm going to go into that after, journal everything that I went through, and you're going to witness if this model is for me and it makes me even more profitable than I already am, and you've witnessed me start from day one with factoring in the turtle soup model, you have the opportunity now to do it with me and learn with me and potentially adapt that model with me, and then you could be profitable too. So I would recommend journaling what I'm journaling when I take these entries. Why did it reverse from there? 15-minute fair value gap. Respected consequent encroachment as well. I'm going to take a partial now, though. Okay, partial's done. Drag to break even. Risk off the table. So, 2. What time is it? 10:33. No, 10:32. 10:32. Partial / break even. Stop loss. Entry. So it took this high and it wicked it and it turtle souped it. So, dude, for me right now, because I'm just like, I never in my whole career traded turtle soup, so it's actually fun to study it. It makes me think every swing high and swing low is a turtle soup, but it really matters on your profile and your high time frame bias. I use acids, so like acid 2%, but the real game changer is retinol. So I use it when my friends call me more alone. Not really, but retinol is like really bad for you. Retinol's isn't retinol for people that actually have acne? I heard it's really bad for you. Or maybe I'm thinking of something else. Nice reaction though so far. Trade's looking out great. 3-minute fair value gap. Haven't heard Jared from a while. Is he still in the stream? Jared, you still here? You've been watching for an hour and 12 minutes. I miss you. Come back. Retinol's just anti-aging. Ah, okay. I was thinking of something else then. But here's the thing. I don't think I have the genetics to have that type of skin as well, though. Like, I'm Russian. Like, I have good skin. Like, you can see this is my background. You can see my skin in that. It's pretty good. Right? You don't see anything there. But to have that, like, glow, I don't think I have the genetics for that. Everybody smack that subscribe button. I'm going to be live in PM as well. If you don't know me, I've been trading ICT concepts for 5 years. I was in his private mentorship. I have accumulated almost $200,000 in payouts from last year alone. No, man, you can still get the glow. Maybe. And, yeah. I live stream every single day I trade. Jared went to check up on his mom because I liquidated her. Yeah. Unknown, bro. We got our partial off. We got our stop loss right to break even. We're good on this trade. Yeah, I'm Polish. I'm also Polish. I'm Russian and Polish. Well, maybe I'm just speaking on my ass. Maybe I need to get on the retinol cream. Okay, here's the question, guys. Should I go live on YouTube for PM or should I go live on TikTok? I don't speak Polish. I don't speak Slavic. My favorite, okay, listen. All I know is the food. I have never been to Poland. Um, I just remember growing up eating borscht. That was my favorite meal ever. But we'd add a twist to it. We would cook ribs in it. Like we'd cook ribs and then put the ribs in it, and it would be so tender. I know it sounds unorthodox, but that's what my bubba would do, or my babushka. YouTube. I think your stream's really delayed, Aram. I literally said that like 3 minutes ago. Refresh your stream. Refresh your stream, bro. I was watching 3 minute delay. Maybe I'm delayed. Oh wait, that would be. Why is unknown saying that too? Am I delayed? Am I delayed? No. He's gonna refresh in 3 minutes. And unknown too. Unknown, refresh your stream. 3 minutes later. Can you stream all at once? I can, but it makes it laggy. It makes the TikTok chop. Like I need a better computer. I'm gonna buy one. I spent $2,000 on concert tickets, so I'm not gonna spend another $2,000 on a PC. Already spent $17,000 in 2 months. You heard that right. You heard that right. Look. Okay. This is my current bill. Right? 1,700. So I still have to pay that off. Then we go to our statements. Go to payment activity. This is all in the span of August. So you look at the dates. 3,300, 1,400, 4,800, 647. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I have a lot of credit card points. All right, we're moving back up higher, which is beautiful. That's what I like to see. I'll drag my stop loss back down to that low once we body above that high to confirm more profits on the trade. I actually kind of like taking turtle soup entries, dude. I'm gonna study it a lot more. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna get my new journal. Oh wait. I don't need to go get it. I have it right here. This little thing. Okay, my time is up. There was no setup for me today, but it was nice to spend time with you guys. God bless. Have a good day. Hey, PMX, thank you for stopping in the stream. I'll see you tomorrow or PM session if you're going to trade PM. Yeah, I haven't gotten a setup as well yet, but I'm still sitting in a trade, but there's nothing too clear for me. Haven't engaged in my Apex or Top Step accounts. So we're up $4,500 from last week. So waiting for that expansion up to those highs, but it looks like it could just be engineered for later. So that's one thing that just like worries me a little bit. ES is starting to move up higher. YM starting to move up higher a little bit. Nvidia's back to 170. Patience, fellas. Everyone, make sure to smack the subscribe button after this stream, before my PM, but right after the stream, we're going to my Discord, my free Discord link in description, and we're going to be studying all the trades that I took for my total soup entries. So if you're a real baller and you really want to succeed, you'll be there and you'll study with me. Beautiful reaction to those highs. Looks like we're taking that previous week high. Wow. May see a reversal during the 1050 macro, taking previous day high, maybe. Maybe. But it looks like we want to target all-time highs. I really don't think we're going to get a reversal because look at this manipulation we had on Friday. We're like, there's not really a huge reason to go back down lower except for us to fit out this. But it looks like just consolidation expansion instead of the power of 3. But I'm going to drag my stop loss to this high now. I mean that low. So a guaranteed extra $480. Might be like, Ben, but there's a 5-minute fair value gap. I'm anticipating that we're not going to go back down there. With that body reaction, we should go take the highs without going to that low. 1045 might give us the volatility. We need to do that. Make sure to smack that subscribe button. Help support me so I can stream. I'm going to be posting a new video today. I'm not posting a new video, but I'm going to be making a new video today. So help me out with the topics. What should I make? What do you guys want to know? I personally think that I might do a power 3 video again. But I feel like I just did that. Maybe I'll talk about the 2022 model. Waiting for that take profit. But amazing journal entry so far. I really wish I could be listening to music right now. That would just fix everything. Dude, I get some weird DMs, man. Like, some guy just randomly DM'd me. Bro, some guy just randomly DM'd me photos of him at the gym with no context. He just randomly DM'd me that. I just don't... What? Okay, I mean, maybe you showed me his progress. Good, looking good, brother. But, like, you gotta maybe say something. Just sending another guy some random photos of you working out is a little interesting. Again, we're slowly itching up towards that target. Slowly itching. Very slow day today. Not a lot of people are trading. Not a lot, like everyone's come from the weekend, and everyone knows that it's just not a day to trade. So it's just slow. But we're here learning, studying, as always. As always. Patience. Yo, who watched the Bills game yesterday? Dude, that game was insane. We're just waiting for that expansion. It's 10:45. We didn't get that volatility that we needed. Potentially closing here. We took that high. I don't know. I might drag my stop loss a little bit more. There's a swing low that it shouldn't go to. I just don't really want to... Like, I feel like this high could be engineered. That's why I'm a little bit worried about going for it. It's because it's a pretty high probability that I could just be left open. But I think I just need to be patient and let the trade play out. Beautiful reaction there. There we go. And I'm so glad I turned off desktop audio. I mean, I didn't take this trade on my Apex, but like, I'm so sorry for Friday, dude. The order filled. That thing was so loud, and I did not know how to fix that. Get a nice little turtle soup entry here. You can see soup set low, trade in the 15-minute fair value gap, trade forms that swing high. Boom. Don't like that reaction, though. I actually really like turtle soup entries now. I mean, it's only been one day, but like, personally, I think they're fun. I'm very excited to study it for the next few weeks. Well, let's continue to rip up here. Want to get my take profit so I can go make some food, come back for the PM session. The PM session. By the way, free Discord link in the description. After stream, we're going there and studying everything that we did today. So if you're a real baller, you'll join there and study with me. Also hit that subscribe button to know when I'm live next. I've accumulated almost $200,000 in payouts last year, and I've been trading for 5 years. And I stream every single day I trade. Make sure to smack that subscribe button. Whoa, who was that? Noble Brownie, you're a W person. He's a baller. He is a baller. Also, look at the first fair value gap. Also, look when the first fair value gap was, and look at your entry. I mean, where that turtle soup was. What are you talking about? Oh, the first presented fair value gap? Yeah, retouches that first presented fair value gap. That is beautiful. There's a lot of reasons for me to get in that turtle soup entry. I think it was a really good entry. It's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I'm gonna put this here just for the screenshot. Okay. Back up to my profits. 500 buckaroonies. Oh. Patience though. I don't like this. It's slowing down. It looks like it's reversing. I'm potentially gonna... What? Potentially want to get out of this. We have that 3-minute fair value gap in that order block as well, so I shouldn't worry too much. But we're still basically off of this. Oh, rips right past it. Let's hope we get a little bit of rejection here. We have a volume imbalance there. It could go to as well. It should not take that low. Worst case scenario, goes down that 5 minute, then turns back up. I just think those highs are going to be engineered for later. So that's why I'm dragging my stop loss up here and I'm not keeping it at break even. So far it looks like it's respecting that order block. This is a very clean order block. Very clean order block. Breaks structure and turns into that fair value gap, taking liquidity. That is a very strong order block. Patience is key. Potentially turn up here now. Need a little bit of speed. We're in the 1050 macro now. Nothing is really moving that much. Microsoft's bouncing at 500 bucks. Beautiful reaction off that order block. Absolutely beautiful. And a nice reaction off that 3-minute fair value gap. Oh, that's not what I want to see. I want to see it rip up right away, though. Make sure to smack that subscribe button if you want to watch more of my streams. Help support me so I can keep doing this for free. Remember, we're going to be studying after stream for a little bit in the Discord, going over our entries. Wow. Price action is slow right now. Yeah. It is very slow. It's very boring as well. But there's no reason to get out of the trade yet, so I'm not just going to get out because I'm bored. So, just got to grind through it. Be patient. Be patient. Really no reason to be in long right now, actually. Like, if that gets disrespected, there's no reason to be in long to those highs. It's going to get engineered. But just right now, it looks like we're still going to move up higher. We're just manipulating a little bit. Still respecting that 3-minute fair value gap in that order block. So there's no reason to get out of the long as well. So I'm just going to sit and wait. That's all it is. That's all you have to do. We're in profit. We took a partial already. Everything is good. Everything's great. Ow! Ow! Ow, that hurts so much. Ow. Ow, that hurts so much. Okay, we're retouching that 3-minute fair value gap in that order block, but like I want to see us rip up higher. I don't like how we're just hanging around here so much. Just gotta be patient. Patience pays. Ugh. Trade below that low, I'll probably get out. Like if we disrespect this fair value gap and order block. Doesn't look like it wants to turn up. It looks like it broke this high. It looks like it wants to reverse now. So again, I feel like that previous week high should be engineered for later. Like taking previous week high on a Monday is kind of, I mean, unless we're going to all-time highs this week, which I think we are. Like my target for this week is all-time highs. Paper trading, dude, I know, we all know that. Everyone in the stream knows this is a paper trade. I literally said it 8 times when I was taking the entry. I have no entries on my top step or apex yet today. Not high enough probability for me. Oh, you're just asking? Yeah, it is. Sorry, I thought you were accusing me of paper trading. No, I haven't found an entry good enough for my lobby counts, so I am just sitting and practicing my turtle soup entries on paper. No worries, Rabari. No worries. No worries at all. Usually when people, the first thing when they say is paper trading, dude, and that's the first thing they say in the stream, I anticipate it's a hater. So that's why I responded like that. But yeah, this is a paper trade. My model is not turtle soup, but I'm studying turtle soup. I've been trading 5 years without turtle soup. I've accumulated almost 200K in payouts last year without turtle soup, and now I'm studying turtle soup. Zahid, where the fuck have you been? I'm going to find you. Yeah. I don't know. I was just confused, Rabari. I knew you were smoking. I knew it. I was about to say you were hitting the Benjamin. No, you have to be in my stream at 9:30 sharp. You have to be in here, or else you're going back in the basement. Just ugly. Just an ugly day today. No entries. Don't forget who my daddy is. Okay, buddy. It puts the soup on the skin or gets drawdown again? What do you mean? It puts the soup on the skin. Honestly, been high and drunk. It's a rare sight. Oh, the basement comment. Ben, I have ever had turtle soup? Yeah, all the time. Okay, I'm getting out of this trade after this. Not a good reaction. Show sign of a reversal. Closing the trade. Oh, wait. Might be premature. We respected consequent encroachment last second. You know what? I'm going to just wait. I'm going to wait. I feel like that's premature. And I shouldn't do that. I'm just going to let it hit my stop loss and profit. I already have a partial off. I already have that. It's a good trade. Not gonna be greedy for an extra, what, $200? Bro, Zahid, you missed it. There's a hater in chat. He was just saying the most unreasonable shit. I think he was rage baiting, but he's wait, I haven't opened for a long time yesterday. Open it when I saw you, and I removed from Discord group. Why were you removed from the Discord group? The only reason why I remove people from the Discord group is for one reason only, and that's spamming. I don't remove haters. I literally only remove spammers. People that spam, like, scam messages or pretend to be me. Yeah, I'm getting out of this trade. But beautiful entry. It's a win. Took a partial at this high, and then we closed at this almost this high as well. So. It was a new guy. It was a guy named Jared, and he was hating, and he was just making the most unreasonable rage baiting comments. Like he's like, buddy, you just took a loss and now you're chasing. After I deliberately said this is a paper trade just for journaling, I'm not actually counting. Like, I'm not taking this trade. And he's like, yeah, bullshit. You're just a scammer. You would have said it would have won. And I was like, how would I have said it was live if it won? If I said that it was paper before I took the entry. And then he's like, yeah, buddy, you're about to get liquidated or something. And then I was like, yo, buddy, I'm going to liquidate your fucking mom. Or something like that. And he got so fucking mad and then left the stream. I was regular viewer, bro. You've forgotten me. I haven't messaged at all. I was just joined. Well, I brother, I didn't kick you from any Discord, I promise. If you got kicked, that was probably because you might have spammed, or you might have left without thinking, or you might have, I don't know. There's got to be a reason for you to get kicked from the Discord. But if you want, then just join back. You can join back unless you're banned. If you're banned, then I'll have to see why you're banned. Type your name in the chat. I try my hardest to remember everybody, Rabari, but if you're not typing in the chat and you're not a consistent typer, how am I going to remember you? His name is Benjamin. Whose name is Benjamin? Jared? What? Oh, his Discord name is Benjamin. Maybe could be because I delete many groups. Maybe mistakenly I remove myself from all these. Maybe. Like, again, I don't kick people unless they're impersonating me or they're a scammer or they're spamming. Smart religion, bro. I'm Christian. This guy's drunk. No, I remember I delete all group, bro. Oh, you're okay. So then I didn't kick you. I don't understand. No worries, Ramari. Hey, thank you for the subscription, whoever that was. Okay, nice long, but this is just so ugly. We're going to go into my Discord soon and study everything that we did today. We could still win this trade. Like, it's rejecting. It has no sign of respecting that 3-minute fair value gap. There's no sign other than it's being a failure swing to turn up. I mean, it's consolidating in that fair value gap. I'm just going to get out. All right. I mean, I'll take it. Not a bad trade. This is my trade. 2R, maybe a little bit under 2R because I took the rest of my contracts out here. But we're good. We're Gucci. That was not bad. No entry today. But, I mean, we got something for the stream with paper. Don't, Zahid. Don't contradict me. How dare you? Who gave you permission to speak? How dare you contradict me? That's it. I'm cutting your water supply, Zahid. You're going 2 days with no water and just crackers. Speak one more time and I'm cutting off your light. Dude thinks he's funny. I'm so much more funnier than you. And I know that. What was I going to say? Yeah, no, that's ugly. It was consolidating after trading into that displacement, that Sibi, so I didn't want to be into it. Bro, am I a gambler? A very high probability successful gambler, yeah. I mean, look at this trade, though. Just green candle straight to my partial. Jared, come back. I know. Where's Jared when we want him? But we're going to go into my Discord now, so make sure to go to link in description. Link in description. Join the free Discord. We're going to go in the Discord and study our entries. And then we are going to be back for the PM session. So don't miss that. PM session stream is probably going to be great. I can't do the Trump impression. I would need to learn it because it's the best thing. But the PM session is going to be great. I can't do it. Oh, I have a friend who can do it perfect, and it's just the funniest thing ever. It's just a funny thing to do. If you're on a date or something, it makes you a funny guy. I've seen it. He pulled women by doing the Trump impression. Because if you do an impression of Trump, it makes you think that you don't support him, and then all the girls fall for you and stuff. It's like, whatever. It's funny, though. Anyways, we're going to go in my Discord, and we're going to study the trades that we took. So if you're a baller, you're going to join there. I'm going to be streaming PM sessions, so make sure to subscribe and put on notifications so you know when I'm live next later today. And, yeah, be careful. Be conservative. Do not go crazy. And I'll see you guys in the Discord and then after during the PM session on YouTube. So I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Don't chase. And peace.